Hello again, everybody. It is October 15th, and this is Mr. Eichler's weekly webcast. Got a couple of quick things to go over this week. Number one, most importantly, the book fair is coming. The book fair is coming. Hopefully the kids have all come home and shared what they would like to get from the book fair this year. Send them with their money on Monday. And we will be shopping at the book fair from 9:10 to 9:40, and they will be able to make their purchases then. The book fair will not be open before or after school. We're only doing in-school purchases this year. So it's a little different than it usually is. And if anybody's asking, gee, Mr. Eichler, what would you like to have from the book fair? Well, since you asked, there are two informational texts that I was looking at that actually I think we could use during our informational writing unit after the winter holidays. One book is called Weather, I know, and the other is called Smithsonian History. They're both on the main table in the book fair room there, and they're $19.99 each. And if you are so inclined, I'd love to have a copy or two for the class so that we can use them as interesting resources of informational texts for informational writing when they have to do some research and then, of course, elaborate and explain in their writing. Speaking of conference week, it is next week, in case you've forgotten, and thank you all for signing up for conferences. I can't wait to sit down and meet with y'all. I'm going to send out a link on Monday through CTLS. That link should be good all week if I do it right. If I screw it up, I'll send out one every day. But when you log into the Zoom meeting, you're going to log in through a waiting room. And as soon as it is time for your conference, I'll bring you into the Zoom conference and we'll talk and everything will be groovy. And finally, a reminder, because it is conference week next week, it is early release all next week. So please adjust your calendars. The bus kids dismissal will start at 12:15. Buses leave, I think, about 12:30-ish, give or take a minute or two. And so they'll be coming home early, so be prepared. And finally, what's going on in class this week? Well, in math, we've been talking about repeated subtraction and repeated addition in the place of multiplication or subtraction. No, I messed that up. Repeated addition or subtraction in place of multiplication or division, and how working with smaller numbers, this is a good strategy, but not so much when you're working with bigger numbers. In reading, we began our novel study, and man, are they excited to dig into some Harry Potter. They're all walking in the door. Are we going to meet Harry today? Are we going to meet Harry today? So yes, we are. So that is going very, very well. We're through chapter 4. There will be a quiz next week once we finish chapter 5 on Monday or Tuesday. I got to look. But there will be a little quiz on the first 5 chapters next week. And in ELA, English Language Arts, we have been writing and focusing on ending a story from a different perspective, a different point of view, such as we've been writing from Red Riding Hood this week, and instead of being a third-person narrative voice, switching the story to a first-person point of view, either from the eyes of the wolf, grandma, or Little Red Riding Hood, and they've been doing really well on those. I'm going to take grade on that as well, and I'm very excited to read them. Their stories look really good. And in science, we have been working with food chains and food webs and creating our own food webs, and man, these kids got some artistic talent. They're looking really good. I'll have them take a picture and show you all when they're done. I'm going to hang them up in the hallway so everyone can see. That's everything I got. Can't wait to see you all for conferences next week. Everybody have a fantastic weekend, and hey, if you're looking for something fun and exciting to do, Pope High School will be hosting in the old gym. We'll be hosting our annual fencing tournament this year. It's our turn to host on Saturday, so we'll be there from 7:30 till about 3. If you're just wandering around and want something to do and you've never seen fencing before, come on by and check it out. It's free to come on in. Everybody have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.